Well, we are back home in Ohio and we are trying to get back into a routine after being in Idaho for 2 months. So the first thing that I'm going to do is make some whole grain bread. You ready? It's going to be really loud. Alright, since we're still living off grid, I'm going to start my little generator so that I can run my mixer. To make my bread, I'm going to use Sue Becker's Home Ground Flour book. I'll link this in the description. There you go. Okay, we're going to put some oil in first. Spoon. Okay, hold on, I'll get it. Honey. There you go. No, I can't give you any more. That was a lot. Okay. For my eggs, I'm going to use eggs that I water glassed earlier this summer. I'll leave the link to that video in the description as well. That's how they look. Make sure you rinse it off. There. I always crack them into a separate container. Just in case. Here, let me put this egg in there. Here, dump this in. Water. Okay, let's take this out and turn the knob. So that is what the dough is looking like. It's really sticky. So we're just going to let it knead for about 10 minutes and then see what it looks like. Okay, we're going to put it in here. Thank you. I'm just going to put it on there. And then we'll put this on the top. Good. Now it's working. No, we don't put our hand in there. That's not safe at all. Okay, we're going to put some oil in. Just a splash. My dough is smooth now, so I'm going to put it in a bowl and let it rise. Thank you. Okay, here comes the bread dough. There. Now we churn it so it's all covered with oil. It's very sticky. Okay, let's put it on.
What are those?
Shower caps.
Oh, for what?
Okay. Oil on the counter so that I can separate.
I need some. So I can sit down. I need 3 little loaves. Two big ones and 1 small one.
Okay, hold on. So that it would fill up your whole pan, because then it would be too much.
Yeah, I need bigger ones, Mom.
No, those are big enough. Your pans are just small.
What's grinding? What's grinding? What's grinding?
Well, once it rises, it'll be a lot bigger.
Oh.
And then if you put too much dough in your pan, then it'll overflow.
Mom, do I have to put oil in my pan?
Well, I have some canning projects that I need to work on, but since I'm almost out of propane, I'm just going to make some homemade chocolate syrup. This is a quick and easy recipe. I will leave the recipe written in the description. Let's just dump it all in. Some salt. I am following this recipe very loosely. I did not have enough sugar or cocoa powder, so I'm just going to kind of wing it and hope for the best. So I always reuse my lids if I can, and the way I check to see if they're still good is I see if the rubber seal in here is still soft and there's nothing on there that would prevent it from sealing, and then I just push in on this middle here, and if it pops back out after it was pushed in, then I know that it's okay to use. I don't have a rack for my pot here, so I'm just going to put these bands on the bottom and then set the jars on there so that they don't break. That's too big. I'm going to hot pack the chocolate syrup, so I need my jars to be hot when I go to can this. I'm going to fill each jar with water, and then I'm going to bring this to a boil. If you go to make this, make sure you use a large pot because this stuff will really bubble up and try to spill over the top if the pot is too small. So now that it's boiling, I'm just going to cook it like this for 10 minutes and then it's ready to put in jars. I'm also going to put my lids in here so that they're hot as well. I'm going to add some vanilla. I think it said 2 tablespoons. I'm not sure anymore. Okay, these are hot. I'm adding a little bit of vinegar so that my jars don't get a hard water coating on them. Our bread is done rising. I am going to put it in the oven before I start canning my chocolate syrup. Susanna made these 3, so we're going to bake these as well. Yeah, Susanna made those little bread loaves. Ouch, that's hot. Oh, that's heavy. Let me turn it on. Now that this is boiling, I am going to let it continue to boil for 15 minutes. Hold on, buddy, let me fix it.
Rayon. What did you say?
Crayons.
Rayon. I said rayon.
Did you?
Jacob, turn it. Oh my goodness. I serious crayon.
Alright, well I went to town, I got some more propane, and I also got some yogurt so that I can make yogurt. Yogurt is something that we eat a lot of in our house, so I'm going to make a big batch so that it'll last for a while. We get our milk from a local dairy here, so I'm using raw milk, and I'm going to put 2 quarts into my pot here. There's 1 and 2. I'm going to put a little bit of milk in my bowl. And then we're done with that. And then I add 1 tablespoon of gelatin to help thicken the yogurt. That way it'll be less runny. Sprinkle it over the top. Now I'm going to heat the milk to 190. And while that's heating, where's my pan? I'm going to make some blueberry sauce to put in the yogurt. This is a pint of blueberries that I canned. I just added some water and water bathed it for 10 minutes, I think. Alright, I'm just going to strain the liquid. It's done. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. 1/4 cup of sugar. You want to turn?
Yeah.
Ready? Stir, stir. Yeah, there you go. A little bit of salt. My blueberry sauce is nice and thick. I'm adding a little bit of lemon. Oops. Don't need the seeds though. I love adding a splash of almond extract to this. It just gives it a really good flavor. Now I'm adding my blueberries back in. My blueberry sauce is done now. It is nice and thick. It smells amazing. I also like adding this on top of pancakes or waffles. It makes them really good. Alright, well my milk is 190 degrees, so I'm going to add in my gelatin. Alright, now I'm going to let this cool off to about 110 degrees before I add my yogurt. And then I'm just going to put this in the fridge and cool this off, and it'll be ready to use tomorrow once our yogurt is ready to go. Well, it's been a while since we had cookies in the house, so I'm going to make some sorghum molasses cookies. I'm using a Bridge to Homestyle Cooking cookbook. I'll try to link it in the description box below. I love this recipe because it takes oil and applesauce. And dump it? Okay, dump it. Got it? Good job. We need 1/2 cup. Whoa. I'm going to use our water glassed eggs again. Dump it in. There you go. Put the flour in. Got it, it's heavy. Yeah, dump it in. Okay, now we need to get more. That's not pepper, that's cloves. I'm using the leftover flour from when I made bread the other day. I just stored in my freezer, that way I don't have to always get my mill out and start my generator. It's about 2 1/2. There's 1 and 2. Whoa! Okay.
Oh.
You're going to stir. Okay, squeeze. There. Does it smell good?
Yeah. Smell them.
Yeah. Is it hot, Jacob?
Yeah.
Yeah. I told you need to let it cool off. Are those good cookies? Yeah. I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
These are still warm.
Oh, so warm.
Let's put them away. Okay, well this milk is cooled off now, so I'm going to add a little bit of yogurt. I just do about a scoop or two. I don't really measure. I think you really only need two tablespoons maybe. Alright, now I'm going to put this in my oven with the pot light on and leave it for about 8 hours. Well, it's been a few days since I made this yogurt, and as you can see, it is nice and thick. The container was full, but we already ate some of it because we had people here yesterday, and there was some kids here, and they, you know, kids love yogurt. So we had some of this yesterday, and we actually ate all of the blueberry sauce, so I just went ahead and made more. This one I did half a cup of sugar because the other one just wasn't quite sweet enough. So I'm going to mix the blueberry sauce into the yogurt, and then I'm going to give some to my kids for a snack today. In it goes. There's yours. Yeah.
With all this yogurt?
Eat it?
Eat it. All of it.
Probably not all of it, because it's a lot.